back to our channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe for the vibes.
Make sure you like, comment, share, turn on your notification bell so whenever we post a video of good food and laughter, you will receive it. Also guys, give this video a thumbs up for this barbecue crayfish we're about to devour.
If you have nothing good to say, don't say anything. We're going to say grace. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Amen.
Amen.
I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and a beautiful start to your week. The weather hopefully has gotten better for a lot of us. I know Florida is getting a little bit warmer, so hopefully you're getting some of that warmth as well. And today on the menu we are having
Barbecue crayfish. There's nothing to it. I'm about to dig in.
This is my favorite. We have eggs. We are going to show a little clip of how we made our barbecue crayfish boil.
The thing is, the barbecue sauce have it slippery.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys could watch out while we take a few little bites here.
But it's good.
Okay, the sauce and the corn.
Good?
Yeah.
The barbecue sauce made the crayfish slippery. I don't know, wish I'd have done so. You good?
He's so stupid. I can't.
This is so good.
Okay guys, so today we will be continuing our story time. Remember in the last video, Babe said that she, at one point, she was telling people that I was her friend, sister, cousin, auntie, everybody, you know? So we're picking up from there. So if you don't remember, I think it's like one video down, our story time.
Got a little kick.
Not bad though, not bad. Really good. There's a little bit of sweet and a little bit of spice.
Spice. It's really good. Whoa.
So I don't know if you want to start it off. Before we go any further, hopefully we get through the story time. Because the crayfish is a lot spicier than expected. Whoa.
So, reason for me telling people you was my sister, cousin, it was out of shame of what I was doing. And by society way, it's not the way you should be living. And then I didn't want the judgment of other people at all.
So picking up from the last video, even though there are a few people that you had told, you still worried about being judged
Yes, because I had no gay friends. All of my friends, or everybody that I knew, was straight. This is so good, Jody.
Ooh. Okay.
So either way, I don't think they would have understood, or I think I assume.
Because can you fairly say that you gave them the chance to?
No,
Okay.
I didn't, because I was already judging myself.
Okay.
And if I'm already judging myself, I open the door for anybody else to judge me.
True.
So did I give them a fair shot? No. I lied my way through it. So we could spare everybody emotion, everybody feeling. But how you feel, me telling you that I was telling people you was that, or introducing you as that? Because you didn't fight it much.
I think I kind of understood the position that you was in certain senses. Not that I've been in it, but because I read a lot and then you hear stories and stuff like that. So I kind of understood it. So I figured everything happens in due time.
Right.
So why force you to do something that you're not comfortable with?
Guys, Jay is a patient. I don't know if that's a word. Jay is so patient. And during the whole time, she didn't pressure me, she didn't stress me.
I didn't feel the need to. I mean, as I felt like, even though you were saying that on the outside, like privately, everything with us was different. So I think for me at the time, that's what mattered the most.
But like you said in the last video, it all has to do with your mind. And to me, if it's not easy for the relatives or the friends who's hearing it, that their friends is like that, or their daughters or cousins or whoever, so if it's not easy for them to hear, you have to think it's not easy for the person coming out either. They're already battling with themselves, like the ridicule, the judgment. Who's gonna speak to me? Who's not?
And that had supposed to be one of the hardest tasks for you.
Right. Because even when you came in my life, I still wasn't brave enough to fully acknowledge it, even knowing that I cared about you.
Yeah.
I still wasn't brave enough to acknowledge it.
I worried at one point if you ever was going to, though.
Wow, really? Me too.
Because it was years going on then, and it was still the same, so I kind of worried at one point. Yeah. Maybe it would just continue like this.
No. The thing about it is, if it was up to me, yes. Yeah. But every being in my body is telling me to make myself happy.
True.
But I don't think people should judge what they don't understand.
Agreed.
Just be neutral.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with also wanting to learn something that you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because then everybody's going to be the same, you know?
No. This is so good, guys. The sauce, the barbecue sauce, oh my god.
It was a good little touch to it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good touch.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
So I have another question, right?
Yes, lover.
What was the final straw for you to decide, like, okay, I have to do this?
The final straw for me was when I realized that either way I take it, I was by myself. So there was no need for me to please anybody. I was always a loner, you know. So that was the final straw for me.
When the final straw happened, did it make your decision, or did it make it a lot easier for you to do it, or it still was difficult for you to?
It was still difficult. Because we're humans. No human beings like change or coming out their comfort zone, or you know. And that was kind of coming out my comfort zone. But for my mental state, I had to.
This is so good.
Jay, oh my God. So was it easy for you to date somebody that was, I'm gonna say, semi-undercover? Semi?
I don't know if it was easy. More so, it posed to be a problem in certain senses. Because what you would normally do as a couple when you go out, then you have to refrain from doing certain things. So in some instances, it wasn't that easy to do. And you always have to be careful of certain things that you say around certain people, because then you don't want things to be like, hold up, oh, wait a minute, is there something I don't know about? Like, you don't want that, so it's like walking on eggshell for that period of time that, you know. But feeling emotional wise, I think as long as I was reassured that it was, I mean, just for that purpose or whatever, I was okay. So I think you reassuring me privately that we were still good and certain things like that, it was good for me.
Okay. It was good for me to end up with somebody like you. Because you gave me, well, you helped me to achieve something that I don't think I would have ever achieved. Which is right now I'm sitting on YouTube telling my coming out story, guys. If you know my background, this will shock you.
But I think you would have eventually got there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, because it's the freedom of it, so eventually you would have wanted to be free. Regardless you had somebody or you didn't. I think you would have eventually wanted that freedom. So it would have happened somehow. regardless.
And guys, Jay met me dressing semi as a female.
Yes, I did.
That was a cover up.
Yeah. In her head, she thought she was. I don't know. I've always said that part.
Mm-hmm.
In your mind, you thought you was.
But immediately you accepted me for me.
Of course.
You know, and that I could appreciate.
Yeah, it's not, to me, it's not the clothes that makes the person, you know? Or it's not the outside appearance that makes the person.
I agree.
It's what's on the inside. That's what counts the most.
Mm-hmm. And people can be very insultive though when they realize that you're like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they be like, oh, okay, cool, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
They have to throw some insult out there because in their mind you're not doing the norm.
Mm-hmm.
But really,
But,
I'm sorry, baby.
go.
Who's to say what the norm is?
That's what I was just about to ask. Like, what is the norm? Ever since I was growing up, I don't ever feel like I was doing the norm.
Because your norm is not my norm.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, your norm is not my norm.
Exactly. We're all individuals for a reason.
And if your norm is not hurting anyone,
True. Kudos to you.
babe, we sat here and ate a whole bowl.
You want a corn or can I eat out?
Well, half piece and a half piece.
Okay.
Sharing is caring.
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Even though rightfully is your corn. Because I ate two. Whoa. You got a tail.
Not too.
Still hot. Oh, gosh darn it. I gotta push it out. Got it?
Mm.
That was a delicious bowl of barbecue crayfish.
Mm.
It's the first time I'm putting barbecue sauce on the crayfish, but it was
It
magical.
was really good.
We do want to thank you guys for joining us today and having our barbecue crayfish. If you made it this far, don't forget to like this video. If you made it this far, don't forget to comment down below and let us know what you think of our barbecue crayfish bowl.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for the vibes.
Until we meet you again, until we see you again, have a good time, have a fine time, have a jolly time. Hey guys, put laughter in your life. It will light it up.
Bye guys.